আজকে আমরা চলে এসেছি টিএসকে 25 কে ম্যারাথনের প্রেস কনফারেন্সে এবং সেখানে আমরা পেয়ে গেছি ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট ফুটবলার। আমরা আজকে পেয়ে গেছি সোল ক্যাম্বেলকে, যাকে অনেকেই চেনেন এবং ইংল্যান্ডের হয়ে 71টি ম্যাচ খেলেছেন এবং দীর্ঘদিন টটেনহামের হয়ে খেলেছেন, আর্সেনালের হয়ে খেলেছেন। এবারে টিএসকে 25 কে ম্যারাথন প্রত্যেক বছর টাটা স্টিলে যে ম্যারাথন হয় সেই ম্যারাথনের ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ইভেন্ট অ্যাম্বাসেডার তিনি। তো সাংবাদিকদের প্রশ্নের উত্তরে অনেক কথাই বললেন। 1998 সালে বিশ্বকাপ থেকে শুরু করে ডেভিড বেকহাম, হ্যারি কেন এবং সর্বোপরি ভারতীয় ফুটবল এবং ভারতীয় ফুটবলের ডার্বি সব নিয়ে তিনি কথা বললেন। তো কি কি বললেন তিনি চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক।
Certain things out of my diet as well. I think for me now, I don't eat a lot of meat now. It's mostly chicken and fish. I think that helps when you just start kind of trying to, streamline your body because you're not playing, not training and things like that. So those kind of things help diet. And I live in the country, go for walks, take the dogs for walks and things like that, and I play a bit of tennis as well. That's good.
We've done well in the past 2 seasons, but we couldn't get the title.
Yep.
This season as well, we have seen a few hiccups, but still there's a long way to go.
Yep.
How much confident you are that Mikel Arteta is the right person to take Arsenal forward?
Well, I think he's the right person to take forward because they entrusted him. They've given him time, and he's come close. He's come so close. I think for him, probably need a little bit of luck. You make your own luck. Let's see what he does, in and around January. I think hopefully there is something in the offering, a clever move here and there. But he's come so close, and the team has come so far, played really, really top football. The fans have been behind them. It's such a shame, as obviously the last two seasons, at certain moments, I think you'd be hoping the teams above them have those moments and they can close the gap, come January, close that gap in games and have a good back end of the season. But it came so close. He's the right man. He's done really well. I think let's see what he can do over the next. I think he's just signed another 2 years? I'm not too sure. Deal. I think just go for it and see what he can do.
You have served football in Europe and England for so many years. From 1992 to 2007. You have been the captain of the team. You have made the record after Bobby Moore for in the age of 23 years and 48 days when you captained your national team. So these are the achievement you have achieved throughout your career. Do you think that you have been neglected given the topmost order of England, which is knighthood?
I think for me, actually, for me, it's like you say to yourself, what is the criteria?
You have done everything for the country.
Yeah, what is it? I'm just like for you. You just reeled off the things I've done, and there's people who've got less than that. I don't think for me, is it PR? Is it you have to have the right people writing the letters? I think it's a little bit like that. It's all about writing letters. Maybe people haven't written enough letters for me to kind of have that. I've moved on. I just want to be happy, be positive, work hard, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm concentrating on that now. If something like that comes in the future, great. But now I'm just concentrating, being positive. My family comes first, and I'm just gonna work towards the things I love to do. It's not really worth kind of worrying about that. It's all about what you do with your life. Be positive, and get involved in things that you love.
And how do you compare both players, Messi and Ronaldo?
Well, Messi. Obviously, I've just seen Messi on TV and live. I think for me, it's all about the difference between is in their prime. It's all about when Ronaldo got it. It's all about receiving the ball one night, direct and find the spot and then boom, goal. Messi is almost an artist. Like, give me the ball. I'm going to go into the area that's going to hurt you. Receive it, boom. I'm going to either try to score a goal or I'm going to set someone up as well. So they are slightly different the way the turbo boost turns on and they do their signature kind of skills. One is like very direct and moving, one's more elegant going around and but ultimately both have the same ending, either scoring a goal or setting someone up to score a goal. So the main thing for those two, the end product.
Compare David Beckham and Harry Kane as a captain. The comparison between Beckham and Harry Kane.
Oh, I mean, Harry, obviously being a captain, and he's nearly got the World Cup, sorry, the European Cup as well. He's come close. He's a solid player. He scores lots of goals. Is a main goal scorer for England for many years, and obviously he's got the record as well. So, and he's probably going to stretch that out. I think Bex was like, obviously a figurehead, and not only for England but around the world as well. So, obviously Harry, when it comes to figurehead around the world in the perception of the media, it's different. Harry Kane's more localized and more England, and yes, everyone appreciates what he's done around the world. But Beckham was more of a, people want to know more about what he's wearing and things like that, and who he's playing, and all that kind of stuff. So they are two different types of captains for sure.
So, do you know about the history of Calcutta? Calcutta is very famous for the football. Do you know the club history, like East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, and Mohammedan? The Calcutta's giants there.
No. But obviously I know history, like used to be the capital for India here, and English have made a lot of stuff and been here, and one of the first kind of places that they've made home. I don't really know about all that kind of stuff.
Do you have ever heard about Kolkata Derby? Kolkata Derby.
Derby, no.
1998 World Cup against Argentina, your goal was cancelled, and there is a question, and unfortunately your team lost the match, and you could not, when your team couldn't go into quarterfinal. What actually happened there?
It was a goal. It's a goal. For me, it was a golden goal because they changed the rules. That was it, and it's hard. It's actually quite hard to swallow, really, because you do nothing wrong, you do everything right. Other than that, it was an amazing game. Spectacle was incredible. It's an amazing goal. It's amazing, fantastic football being played. There's a little, obviously, there's political as well, through the Falkland War. So they got that in there. And then you get to the stage that you score a clean goal, and the goalkeeper misjudged it, and there's no goal. It's like, and on the same situation, they nearly went on and scored. Darren Anderton quickly saved it, and we would have lost in normal time. He just about got his foot there. It was crazy. I'm running off on the track thinking it's a goal, and then they're going up the other side and nearly scoring a goal. It was just we could have got knocked out like that, and that would have gone, my God, what happened there? Well, I thought I scored, and then I've gone on the other end, they scored without the cup. So, but those times really, I wish like VR was around then.
Messi is now playing in Major League Soccer, and Cristiano is playing in Saudi Arabia League. So, is it just for the money, or do you think that the age is they are getting and they are not able to deliver in the top quality of European football?
No, I think they've played in Europe for such a long time. They've given so much to European football and world football at the same time. They played unbelievable for their countries. And then when you look at it, they are moving on to other areas to promote football or enhance football at the right age of like 30 plus. They've given 15 years of high quality football. I think to open up other areas, other avenues, that's great. I think if India had a really good league and those guys came over to promote it, I think that's great. I think they've done majority of their top football in Europe. I think it's quite nice to pass their knowledge, bring some kind of inspiration to that league, bring some quality, bring some stardust, and then start that again, because they've got to start somewhere, these countries. And Messi in America, Ronaldo in Saudi, I think it's a great thing. They've given all their stuff in main Europe, all their stuff for their countries. I think it's time for them to kind of open up new markets, and it's great.
Lead the footballing world in next few years. Do you think it's maybe Mbappe, maybe Bellingham, maybe foreign, whom you will rate? Because after it's now over. The Messi and Ronaldo's time is now over. Or maybe Imal.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically over because they're not really playing in leagues that really. They're not in European. They're not in that side. It is over. So that is now the next lot are coming in because in 1 or 2 years they're not. I don't think they'll be playing football. The legacy is an amazing legacy, but one's in America, one's in Saudi. Where the main football is going on is mainland Europe. Across Europe. So I think there's Junior, at Real Madrid. You can see him growing and making an amazing kind of go of it. I think he's special. There's Lamar, young player at Barcelona. I think for me, watch out for Spanish football, see how they grow and see how the kind of players they produce over the years.
So, just on a final note, as she said, that this will be the final question. I can say you on behalf of all the Arsenal supporters that even though we are 10,000 miles away from London, we breathe Arsenal.
Yeah.
Every result of Arsenal Football Club dictate our weeks. We win when we lose, we rejoice when we win.
Yeah.
And I know that you had a great time with Arsenal Bengal supporters club yesterday.
Yeah, it's good.
And what will be your message to the Arsenal supporters, not just in Kolkata but in India?
I think for me, it's all about thank you for supporting us for such a long time and the ups and downs and the appreciation goes. For me, I came into through the airport and a wonderful reception. And that's what it means. It means a lot to the Arsenal players, Arsenal fans. It could be someone else, it could be another Arsenal player coming in. But it's great to have that feeling around the world. You only see this when you go around the world. You realise how well. Because when I was touring, Arsenal just said Holland, Switzerland, Austria. That was it. We didn't travel. Our pre-season, we didn't travel. So then we didn't see this. We didn't go to Australia. We didn't go to India. We didn't go to America. We didn't go to Africa, whatever. We didn't go. The players see it now, but I only see it now because I travel and things like that. We're limited to 3 countries pre-season. Now they go around the world and they can see how they can grow. China, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we didn't go anywhere pre-season. So now I know.